Test. And we live. Okay. So. What was it saying? Okay. Yeah, so you saw how they had the little flying castle or whatever it was when you came in, and you saw this person that Kasabian, pretty much understood as being Netherese. Well, you kind of like talking to him on your long rest. You pretty much figured out that this is actually the lost tomb of Briseis Khaem, and she was a noble, a Netherese noble, long ago. Not sure how long ago, but this was actually a floating tomb. And these things would fly in the sky, because they were such a highly magic society. And you're pretty much realizing that, holy crap, this thing, I guess, at some point, their cities can lose their magic. Something happened in the kingdom where they lost their power. And this thing has crashed into the earth and is now lodged into the Underdark. And so you're seeing the remnants of
Underdark.
Yeah. Of her tomb underground. As far as where they would bury their people, I mean, it would, you heard it is just similar as they would, say in a tomb above ground, or a underground tomb. It's kind of like flipped, but in coffins, in sarcophagus. So,
hey guys, I think this is crazy, but this place used to be flying. I don't know, and then it crashed. This whole tomb here. Yeah. Yeah, we totally believe you, dude.
And Kasabian, this might stand out in your mind. When he says Briseis of Khaem, you're like, whoa, because your guy is a half-elf sorcerer, right?
That's right. Yes.
You remember reading about Briseis of Khaem? She was also a half-elf sorcerer.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting. How are we talking? Sort of like thousands of years ago.
Matt, help me out with this. When was the fall of Netherese? I'm not exactly 100% sure.
I think it was literally like 2,000 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So 2,000 years.
Damn long.
Yeah, it was quite a while.
So now that we have a light source, can we kind of go through the rooms again and take a look for? Can we look for secret components or secret doors or anything like that? Maybe.
Yeah, just tell me where and.
I wouldn't mind going back to that the first room that had like the altar looking thing, because I thought that was strange. There was nothing with that, and then the next room where those four creatures came out of the sarcophagus. We couldn't find anything else there besides just empty sarcophagus.
So I'm gonna move your guy. So the first room would be this room you're talking about.
I don't think we're on that screen.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, here I remember we took a look and,
we
couldn't find anything special.
Kasabian, do you go with him so he won't get disadvantaged on?
Yeah, I'll go.
Alright. So I'll bring your light with you.
I'd be like, dude, I didn't even know you had a light bulb. That's awesome.
Alright, so roll your just normal perception roll.
Perception.
Okay, so you pretty much see the same thing that the ranger saw. You see gashes into the altar. It looks like something has like scraped it up, and nothing has left tracks in the layer of dust on the ground. So you're pretty much, about 99.9% sure that it was whatever was in the things that just attacked you. Those four things probably did the damage to this.
And they're trying to scrape the top of the sarcophagus.
Yeah, apparently, I guess they didn't like it or something. Whatever that was the god on there. I didn't.
Oh, is there writing that looks like it was scratched off? Like, is it just on the writing? Maybe.
Yeah, it looked like something. Maybe like a symbol to a certain god was there, and then they wound up just removing it completely. And there was like a tattered banner on the ground.
And then I'd want to check out this room again, because I think last time we looked in here, we just saw nothing but empty sarcophagus. Oh, and whatever this urn or spittoon-looking thing is down here, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a brazier, but you can go ahead and give me another perception roll. Hey, not bad.
Man, I'm rolling well here.
319s in a row.
Especially kind of around here, you're looking at, you're like, what? It's kind of weird, and then you're like, kind of like kick the brazier and kind of knock it over, and you're like, oh shit! And then you're kind of short too, so when you bend down to pick up the urn, you notice that underneath this sarcophagus, you notice that it is actually on stone rollers.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Are there
I'll
any,
point that out there, buddy. Does it look higher than the rest?
You're looking. It does not look like it. I mean, it looks like it was built so people wouldn't be able to notice it.
Huh. I'll point that out and be like, well, normally I wouldn't. Can I search for traps?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me another perception roll.
Okay, what the hell is going on
Dang,
here?
son.
Well, at least it's not.
Rolling
It's,
18
so
rolls,
it's a 20 and then 3 18s I rolled. Is what it is.
So, yeah, nothing at all jumps out at you as far as traps goes. You do see, yeah, that the sarcophagus is built on hidden stone rollers, and it
So
looks
you
like
could just shove the sarcophagus away.
I'm gonna come out
Yeah,
here and be like, "Hey guys, so I found this thing. It's interesting and it looks totally safe. So I'm gonna walk out here and supervise if you guys want to move that thing."
Okay, sounds good to me.
because I mean, you give it a go.
Yep.
Give me a just general strength check.
I'll go over and say, Asmodeus says, "Good luck."
Okay, the ranger will assist,
Actually,
so
I'll
you
have
get
Asmodeus, I guess.
advantage. Yeah, all you needed was a 10, so you move it. I do my. This is a stone door, but it's also a roller. All right, so you move it, and it rolls up to here, and you see a passageway that heads down into the darkness.
Do we want to go down, or should we check out the other room too now?
Now let's just go down. I'll hold the light up first. It seems very interesting down here.
I will stand.
All right, so you kind of like stick your hand down there and your dagger. So
Yeah.
these blocks, this thing is made out of like very large. They're like oh my god, cubical, like big 5 feet stone cubes, and so it's actually like 5 feet down. Like the floor of this goes 5 feet down, and then it opens up to another chamber. And what you can see down is a floor.
Okay. Can we drop down onto the floor?
You just gonna jump? It looks
It said
kind of a
it's-
ways down.
Oh, how far?
I thought you said it's 5 foot down.
No, the so let me see if there's a way I can draw this. Hang on. So what we're looking at is, so here's where you are, right? So this right here is how thick the floor is. So this right here, this is 5 foot. And then several feet down below that is a floor. So
Can
We-
I
we
see the
can't-
floor?
We can't tell how far that is.
Give me a perception roll. Just to kind of, or maybe just a raw intelligence. A raw intelligence, yeah.
Raw intelligence. Awesome.
Oh, hang on, I had advantage on that.
What floor are you talking about? I don't even. What? I look down, all I see is black, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not 100% sure. So, Kasabian, you think it might be. Well, it's anywhere from. You'd guess anywhere from 25 to 50 feet down. But it's kind of dark down there, and then even though you have light on your dagger, it's just having to put your arm down there, like the light. Some of it does reach to the bottom, but you're not quite sure if the bright of your light actually hits the bottom.
Okay, well, we've got 50 foot of rope, so can we tie it to one end, drop it down, and then start climbing down?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there something to tie it
Can
on?
we tie it around the sarcophagus, one of the sarcophagus?
Who has rope?
I have 50 foot of hempen rope.
Okay.
So do I.
I think we got that from the Storm King's adventure
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
There was that one thing where it was like,
when we were raiding the shop.
yeah,
Damn right. Anything 25 gold or less, like take it all. take one of everything.
Oh no, it's actually silk rope. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Nice.
I think it
Well,
just
give me
makes the weight.
give me a sleight of hand intelligence check. And since it's silk, do it with advantage.
So it says sleight of hand intelligence because
So yeah, basically it's going to be an intelligence check, but if you're proficient in sleight of hand, you'll add your proficiency bonus.
okay, no proficiency here.
I am proficient in sleight of hand.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, you guys want to tie it?
So maybe one of them
Sure.
should tie it. Whoever
I have
has
+4. Do you want to give me some pointers there, Ben? And as I try to tie the rope right,
There you go.
how's that sound?
He can put his finger on the rope as you tie a knot around.
Okay, I got +5.
Oh, you had. Well, see, then maybe I should be assisting you. So 14 is the best I got.
All right. Well, okay. That's all I need to know. All right. So the rope is tied. So who's going down first?
I can go down first.
Who? So okay. Let me put y'all in here. Okay. So who is the ranger or the sorcerer?
Yeah, that's me.
Ranger going down first.
Handsome ranger first.
Okay.
I don't think I'm that handsome.
I should have Impy fly down and I look through his eyes.
I got a charisma of 10. I'm kind of lumping.
Okay. You. He has a familiar. If you want him to send the familiar down.
Yeah,
Sure.
He can be. It goes invisible, and I'll send him down, and I'll just be looking through his eyes. What he else sees.
Okay.
And if anything looks like it's moving around there, his first thing is to move back up, or I'll pop him into a pocket dimension.
Hang on. Dude. Ugh. Oh. Jesus. What the hell? This thing is not working very good. Okay. Ah. Let me add here. Okay. See light? No, wait. See has sight. I probably have to add. Wait, can you see it yet? Can't remember.
Oh, hold on. Oh, something just showed up down there.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be to
Yeah, so he's in a room, and he's in the bottom corner of a room. And he doesn't look like anything's moving around down there?
No.
All right. I'll say, hey, it looks clear down there, guys. And I'll move the imp over so people can get downstairs.
Okay.
What should I use for an invisibility? With a ninja.
Is his invisibility an innate spell?
Yes.
Or like an innate ability, so it's not a spell?
In native, magically turns invisible until attacks or its concentration ends, as if concentrating on a spell. Any equipment, but it's not a spell. He doesn't cast invisibility, so I don't know. But it does say he magically turns invisible. I don't think it's a spell because it's just an action.
Okay, so Ranger, you
Yeah.
want to go down first? You climb down the rope.
Wait, I think I do remember something about this place. Is this the place we end up? He found my other character found the magical box or the invisible box or something like that. I think.
Mm-hmm. It's coming back to you now, huh?
Oh, that's all I
So-
remember. I just remember I had a magical box or an invisible box. Never used it for anything else, but thought it was cool.
Well, I guess one of your other characters is getting or someone.
Is the ranger okay? He made it down safely. Alric.
Seems like.
Okay, I
Who,
follow him down.
All right, Ranger, do you step out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay, you're to the right near the there you go. So Kasabian next.
Yes.
Okay, you climb down the rope. And land.
Have to get my light source.
Oh, good point. Okay, what about Dagroom?
Can't move my. I realized I got push talk on. I can't move my character past the wall. So yeah.
All right, yeah. But I can.
All right, I'm moving down.
All right, so you climb down the rope.
Yep.
Okay.
I go. Interesting.
And you hear, "Is that you? I hear you." And then you all hear, "Silence!"
Ooh.
And then just this misty form just appears out of the sarcophagus and appears.
Okay, see that
Was
I
that
don't
the same-
remember.
Is that the same voice that said silence, or is it a different voice?
Different voice.
Okay. Is the chick still talking like, oh no? Or is she like, what's
Hang
going on, guys?
Man, I just noticed my cam's not working. Hey, let me hit F5. Un momento, por favor. There we go. There we go. All right. He says, I have been wicked for countless years. You have come like space. You will all die.
I'd like to say, if you could just turn down the reverb a little bit on that, Mr. Ghost Guy, that'd be great. I heard something about die, but up until that point, if you could just rehash that whole sentence again, and I'm going to make my way to the rope when she starts talking. Oh, I'm just kidding.
All right, initiative.
Merrick's like, huzzah! I got this.
There we go. All right. So who goes first? Merrick. Whoa. 23. Merrick is up to bat. Bryces of Kim is looking at him evilly. Matt is frozen on my screen.
It's moving for me.
He's moving. Just can't hear it.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a miss and a hit. And let's see how much damage. What goes up? Okay. And it's kind of similar with the other ones. The sword just kind of more or less wisps right through her, but she does seem to take some type of damage.
Does she have like a physical body, or is it like more ethereal?
It's more ethereal, yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be similar to the other ones where she could probably like walk through walls and stuff, or fly through walls, stuff like that.
Okay, and I assume she has no weight, doesn't? She's weightless.
She might have some type of weight, but you know, she's just kind of hovering there.
So if it's my turn, I'm gonna tell Marek to keep her busy, and I'm gonna try and open the tomb, the sarcophagus.
Oh. All right. Let me see. Let me see. All right, go for it.
Is that just a strength or athletics?
Yeah. I'll allow athletics, I guess. It's fine.
How's a 1?
Oh, ouch. Yeah, with a 5, yeah.
Broken nail.
You're like, oh, yeah. Kasabian breaks a little dragon claw off his. All right.
I head back into the corner, and then that's the end of my.
I'm already thinking.
Yes, I can help you. Come to me.
I'm thinking this is a bad idea because I'm worried about the fireball that's going to be sent off. But I'm going to send an Eldritch Blast right at him.
Okay.
24 hit. Ignore the necrotic, obviously.
Yeah, it does hit.
Now, do I need to? Are we still in the area of bad things happening?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I will give my bardic inspiration.
Doesn't it automatically do 3 of them? Or
no, that's when you're level 11 or above.
Oh.
Tier 1. So
that's just for your other
1 beam.
Okay.
Yeah, level 5.
I keep forgetting.
5 through 10 is 2 beams. Yeah, 1 beam only.
All right, let me get my players. Okay.
And if I don't die from some kind of crazy damage, I will put my bardic inspiration on Merrick.
Let's see what we get. 35. Ooh. I mean, with your character, I don't know if this really matters or not. I'm not sure how they. Okay, so 35 is odd. Oh, how old is your character?
Not very. Let's take a look here real quick. He is 7 years old.
Are you serious?
They're
oh
young,
my god! Are you shitting me?
No, adulthood. Why did I just go younger by like 3 years or something? And all of a sudden I'm like crazy.
Dude, how do I play? Oh my god! Dude, you just like got younger by 9 years.
So I go. What do I turn to an egg?
Oh my god! How does?
Turn into
Dude,
a concept.
what the hell just happened?
I turned it. I haven't even in an egg yet.
Oh my god, dude!
Let me take.
I don't think I've ever had this happen.
Yeah, let me take a look here, Volos, just to make sure.
My Volos is over there.
Kobolds reach adulthood at age 6 and can live up to 120 years, but rarely do
Holy
so.
crap!
So yeah, my character is 7 years old.
So
He is 1 year past adulthood. That needs to be changed because lizards are the same way. Lizard men are the same way, where they only live to like 40 years or something. Yeah, goblins only live to 60. Yeah, see, this module was before Volos kind of came out.
I mean, how do I do that? I mean, are you an egg? Are you a baby? Like, that's more than.
Let me ask you, what is the rule with AL with age?
I don't think it's been addressed.
Because it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. Like, if you hit a certain age at some point, you lose stat points to like Dex, Con, and Strength, but you gain points to Int, Wisdom, and stuff like that. And I don't know if that's necessarily authorized.
I know they.
So what is the
they
actual...
did that in previous editions, but I think that's just a variant in the DMG for this edition. And I know they don't allow any variants from the DMG at all.
Orcs only live to 50 years old. They're like the...
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, so that's the question. What does age play a factor for an AL game? Because if that's the case, yeah, I would think I just turned into an egg.
Yeah.
Or technically 2 years before I was born, I turned into a nothing.
Do we see the reverse age process, or does he just disappear?
I'm actually.
I don't know. I mean, does he disappear? Is he an egg? Like, holy shit!
I think the egg sounds funnier, but technically, I guess I would turn into a handful of jizz and a.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm like, dude, we might need guidance for this, because like this would basically put your character like not playable.
Yeah.
Like, how do you like get this fixed? It doesn't even say dispel magic works, because it's done. It's instantaneous.
I think the problem is it's meant to be flavor, but
right.
Yeah, what happens if this flavor technically makes something happen to be, unplayable?
Could you? I mean, is the age set in stone for AL, or is that like?
No, that's
changeable?
just what I wrote in there. It's not on my It's not in the log. It's just on the character sheet. I put it at 7 because they reach adulthood at 6. So he's a starting adventurer. So he's 1 year past adulthood.
Sense. Could you say?
But I
he's
could say
17?
I could say he was 20 years old. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of cheating, but I'm just curious.
Well, what do you think about this whole thing, Matt?
I mean, if you want to just halt the game and consult the sages, that's one thing.
Let me look about AL and player age or
But
character
the
age.
easiest thing would just be what Jason suggested, to say if it's 20 and age him down to 11.
Yeah,
if you want to keep the
which is
game
cheap.
moving.
Yeah, because I have a range I could have been at. Apparently, I could have created the character anywhere between 6 and 120.
So let's think of this as, say, it's basically a D10. So that's what, like a 10th or an 8th of a human life.
So
why don't we just say he's a very young child?
Well, he'd have all kinds of minuses to his stats and stuff for that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for AL, I don't think so, because they don't have the variant is not allowed from the.
If it's just like a flavor kind of event,
he just
then
got
why don't
younger.
you just let him do for having his character 20 or whatever.
Well,
and
but that
age
could
it
happen
back.
like if his character took a potion of longevity, though. I mean, they would also get younger for a certain amount. And if he happened to accidentally, that happened in my homebrew. Like there was a character who was like 18 or something or 17, and like it was a female character, and she drank the potion of longevity, not quite understanding that it makes you younger, and she rolled high. And so she was like, went down to like 14. So this like 14-year-old tank chick, like,
Well,
so we had to deal with that consequence, though, you know.
Well, you could take Jason's character out of the game. That reduces us to 2 players, and we
That
won't be
would
able
do
to
it.
finish the module.
Yeah,
I think it's actually kind of, it doesn't say how long this is supposed to last.
I mean, that's
maybe
the option.
I would just say if we want to keep going, we could just say he turns into a child. His stats would stay the same.
I think what should happen is I turn into an egg, and you guys have to take me outside of the place before the egg reverts back to my old self. I think I'm out of combat.
I mean, yeah.
My familiar takes care of me until I hatch. I don't know.
Maybe your familiar can
Why don't we
take
just try to finish out the combat and...
Yeah, because as I do, this is going to take a lot of time to search for it. Because as I'm trying to search, I do character age. It's talking about player age.
You might want to check out the Volo guidance too, just to check and see if it's in there. It's like the Volo's Guide to Monsters, official reference. I don't know if they.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody's even just thought of this.
Yeah,
to be honest, this is like really one of those just weird 1 in a million.
Well, they should have because all of the new alignments, they can not new alignments. The Volo's Guide of Creatures, they all start younger for adulthood. Bugbears are the oldest ones that's starting at 16. Bugbears, hobgoblins are the same.
I feel like it's similar to like when you gain size.
Yeah, I know. Orcs have short lifespans too. They don't live as long as humans.
Orcs only live as 50, and their adulthood starts at 12.
But they're supposed to like breed really rapidly though, or something. I don't know.
Is Lizardmen not in? That must be in a different. I thought that was Volos too, but
Lizard folk, I think. Well, why don't we just go to her while you're looking that up, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, this is on the Ranger. Rolled a 3, so got a 9, so that is a miss. And see how many attacks. She only gets 1. Lucky. However, she senses something. Yes. I was like you. And she flies over here to you. But you can get an opportunity attack on her if you want.
She didn't age well.
No.
Who, me?
No,
the attack opportunity? Who gets the attack of opportunity?
Ranger. Nice. You hit. Okay. Take some damage off her. Okay. Is your imp still up if you're...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm alive.
Okay.
I don't even know if it goes away if I die necessarily. Because it's not a... You know, it's been a summon
Yeah, it's
spirit.
not concentration, so...
I think that imp would have to take care of my egg.
Yeah, he's just gonna like sit on it and... That would be so... That would... See, like in homebrew, these would make cool, like, you know, little stories. Like your imp had to like sit on your egg to like catch it. Like, that'd be cool. All right, Merrick.
Okay, well, I'm going to join the club. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. What do I have to do for the spell craziness?
If it's not in there, just type Hunter's Mark, take off your
The slot.
yeah. And then I'll put a little red thing on her so like that.
Do I have to roll for the magic going crazy stuff?
Yeah, I'll roll for it.
Okay.
D100. Well, everybody notices that the ranger starts glowing with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature...
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Oh, sweet.
So did I just blind the ghost?
Yeah, I think you probably did, unless she's... I don't think she's immune to blind. Let me see. She's not immune to blind, so...
It's kind of crazy.
If she ends her turn there, yeah.
Too
bad it doesn't say sunlight.
But Hunter's Mark goes off, okay?
Yep.
I see. Okay, well, that's good. I'm going to try and hit her twice. Let's see, one of those hits.
Yeah. What the heck?
And that's 2 magic damage. So, from the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Whoa, what just happened? The whole thing got shifted. Okay, so that was... Those are both hits, so... Didn't you get the Hunter's Mark twice damage, or is it only once per turn?
Let me look.
Let's see, Hunter's Mark. Let's see, it actually pulled up in the compendium. So bonus action, you can mark it as your card to the spell, and you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. You have.
So I hit it twice.
Cool.
I know.
So it's actually kind of similar to the hex thing. So cool.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, so that is 4, 6. So then
I'm gonna try and step away from her and get back to the task of opening this coffin.
okay. Yeah, as you see, just this bright light, just like as you go by him, and then you go there. Okay, give me a strength check. Yes, open.
Athletics again.
Open it. Take me.
You said athletics was okay last time. Is that
Yeah,
still,
that's
still
fine.
good?
Sure. Nice. All right. You lift it up. And inside you see a hilt.
Where are you?
You see this hilt just start to kind of glow with a magical radiance. Right here. She's showing herself.
I'll grab the hilt.
Okay. All right. She says, "I can help you." And she kind of takes, you kind of feel her almost taking control of your, I don't know, mind or something, just a little bit. And it feels like she's almost a little bit attuning to you. This is just temporarily. And you see, if you hold it up, you see this basically a lightsaber. It's like this blade of radiance come up out of this hilt. She's like, yes, smite her down.
I really don't like the feeling of this. It feels horrible.
So yeah, all right. Is that your turn?
Have I still got, say, 5, 10, 15? Can I move? Can I move a bit more?
Yep. If you got, are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to go there? Like when you look at the ranger, he's super
blinded.
bright. He's very bright. Like you get anywhere near him, you're probably gonna be having to hold your eyes back. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get to here then. That's my.
Okay, lands as an egg.
Okay, so this is actually funny. So here's what I found. So you said Jeremy Crawford's the official
Yeah.
on stuff like that for AL. What a dick. So so I did quite a bit of research here. I actually found some stuff in Sage Advice. None of it is helpful at all. But Jeremy Crawford's actual thing, the question was, one of my players encountered a ghost who an age 30 years. Are there any mechanical effects of that? And he goes, Jeremy Crawford, the main effects of aging: need to watch calorie intake a bit, might feel sore more often, take prone to naps. Hashtag D&D.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think I remember reading
it's
that
legit.
one.
And then somebody below, it's like, well, this was a sobering Sage Advice answer. Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he doesn't. Sometimes they're joke answers, so it's just kind of like.
So everything I found, it says that there's no mechanical changes at all. DMs can make a determine if your character is too old to actually play as an adventurer anymore. That's all it says. But there's supposed to be no mechanical changes to any combat or stats at all. Well, that doesn't really answer the question.
I think it's a variant, though. But
the problem is it doesn't really answer the question of what happens if you become so young you're not even born yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. So since we're playing AL, if that means no mechanics, does that mean I'm an egg walking around fucking attacking things with my same stat level? I don't know.
I doubt it. Man, I'm looking up age in the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's not even showing up in the index.
Maybe a swarm
It
of
says, so
semen.
they talked about
Well,
how
I mean,
3.5 and 4 had
they've been so brave as to kill off your character like until you finish the end of the book for Tomb of Annihilation. If your character dies, he dies, and you have to play surrogates until.
But the surrogates are a little weird. They're a little wonky. But the surrogates some of the surrogates actually have higher stats than you are allowed to have for AL. So that's the one benefit of playing a surrogate. Not necessarily the best stats in the right position, but you have higher stat levels.
Yeah, usually when I get contacts. The actually official AL thing on Twitter, it usually takes them a day to get back to me. So I don't know, man. I just for now, just sit tight and get some free XP, I guess. I mean,
I'll be an egg. Hey, my imp should have been able to attack last round, though, I think, if you wanted to.
Oh, your imp. Well, oh yeah. I literally. You said he's gonna protect your egg. I like.
All right, that's what he'll do. He'll just kind of look around, and be like, Master. He'll just keep going around, making sure everything's okay.
I mean, that's fine. If he wants to do it this round, that's fine. I mean,
that's fine.
I just kind of I literally. Like, yeah,
he will continue. Exactly. That's what I'll do. He'll continue to sit on the egg unless things are looking really bad on the fight.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do.
All right. Well, she sees your brightness, and she's like, ah, and she is going to attack. And actually hits. So, ouch.
Is she still blinded though? Did you take that into consideration?
At the end of her turn, if she ends her turn there.
Okay. Okay.
So the ranger takes 21 points of damage, and he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a fail, so your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount. You'll get it back when you finish a long rest, though. But however, since you're so bright, she's not gonna stay there. She's gonna fly away, and you can get an opportunity attack on her. Okay.
Rats.
Does not hit. So it's 5, 10, 15. And she's gonna be there. So did your imp want to do the same thing, or does he want to try to attack?
I just realized I have push to talk. Shit. He'll probably like, get away from master, no! And he'll probably attack.
Okay.
If it gets close, I think. So do a sting.
Okay.
16
hits.
hit.
Does his damage count as does his attacks count as magical weapons?
Doesn't say it in here.
Okay, so
he has
probably
resistance against non-magical, but
okay.
Technically that would have been an advantage because he was invisible, so I should have rolled it twice.
True, yeah. See if you get a crit.
No.
Okay, so it does do a tiny bit of piercing, but however, the imp could tell, oh crap, this poison ain't doing crap to this thing.
He goes, uh-oh.
Yeah. So did a little bit.
Give up now. Leave this place while you can.
I will. Let me take master by.
Okay, so that's the end of round 2. Merrick, do you want to... Or take a potion? Do you have a potion?
No, I don't have no.
Your swords to pull your bow out? Do you have cure wounds?
Yeah. Is that right? Hunter's mark though?
Is it?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Nah. So yeah, so you're concentrating. So it shouldn't. Not unless it's you cast another spell that's concentration. So.
Yeah, because cure light wounds is just instantaneous. The cure.
She actually she probably would have been, now that I think about it, she if she would have seen the sorcerer and that sword, she probably would have been more like, no, put her down.
I can't. It's too late. She wouldn't let me.
That's why she didn't in next to you.
Actually, I think I am going to switch my weapons out and go to longbow.
Okay. Basically, the hack around that is you can just drop. Dropping does not take your interaction. So if you just let go of your swords and let them fall to the ground, then you can use your interaction to draw your bow.
Yep. The only thing bad about that is if you move and then want to re-get your item, it's no longer where you're at.
Right.
So you have to go grab it. Yeah.
And picking them up does take an interaction. If it's 2 of them, you can only pick one of them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. Unless you have a special feat.
Yeah. If you have the what is it, the dual wielder feat, you can actually pick them both up because it's like because you can draw and stow.
Is he a ranger though? Does rangers have something weird like that already though?
No. I have 2 weapon fighting, but that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that, though. I can't afford to fight this thing hand-to-hand anymore. So that's going to be my thing.
Okay. And then you can fire this round, too.
You can drop and then shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
No joke. Cool.
Yeah, because it's not your action. So, yeah, basically dropping's freebie. Interaction is drawing, and then your action is... knocking the arrow and then aiming and then releasing. So, Damn. Unfortunately, that is not high enough to hit.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. Well, Kasabian,
Okay.
you got
holding this.
a new play toy.
Yeah, holding this sword, it makes Kasabian feel sick. He wants to vomit, and he was gonna hand it off to Marek, but he doesn't look like he's in a great state.
All right,
and
here
the
you
sword,
go.
the sword,
This is this is what you got. Basically, the meat of it is oh, I didn't put the damage in there. Hang on, crap. Whoops.
Matt, what's your legendary item you're looking to trade for that thing?
It's his Ioun Stone of Regeneration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I am.
So your ranger's gonna get a regen. He could have used that.
That'd have been handy.
All right.
are sorcerers proficient with short swords? I know they're not with long swords. No, I'll check. Probably not.
I thought the Dawnbringer was different because it's just a hilt. Oh, it is long. It does say longsword. Maybe it's different.
Yeah,
than
it says short swords or long swords.
I think maybe Dawnbringer and Sunsword are different technically.
Yeah, the one from the Curse of Strahd is, I think, slightly different.
Yeah, because I
This
think
is
it's
the
actually
one straight out of the DMG, but it's
yeah,
sentient.
because you can be proficient with either one, like because it's just the hilt and
There
it
you
doesn't
go.
necessarily
I
count. as
updated the thing, so basically you get +2 bonus to attack and damage. So it's basically a +2 weapon, and it deals radiant damage instead of slashing. When you hit an undead with it, the target takes an extra 1d8. Isn't this like the perfect band sword? I mean, come on. I mean, that's why I was so mad, that guy. But the sword's luminous blade emits bright light, 15 and dim and 15. This light is sunlight.
Okay, well, I'm not proficient with it, so what is it? Just one?
Are you not proficient in short swords?
No.
Oh, crap.
Daggers is the biggest.
All right,
I've got,
well,
but it says,
I think
it says
everybody's
finesse.
proficient in short swords. Short swords is one thing.
Are
Long
you
swords is
proficient
another.
with simple weapons? Is short sword simple? I can't remember.
Short sword is simple.
No, it just says weapons: daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows.
Yeah, the casters
something like
casters aren't as proficient as
I
many
can still
weapons.
use it, though, can't I?
You can still use
That's
it.
not very-
You just do not add your proficiency bonus.
But it does say it's finesse weapon, so I can use dexterity. Is that right? Is that how it works?
Yeah. Magic
think
longsword
I
with
read
the finesse
somewhere.
property. Yep. So you can use dex, but you do not add a proficiency bonus. You get a +2 to attack and damage.
Okay,
Holy crap,
so I step
you're right.
here and I say, step away from the egg and swing.
All right. Let's do it. She's like, get away! That's enough to hit.
Okay, so what sort of
So you
damage?
do.
1d8.
So
Plus two.
what's a longsword is what? D8. So you get a D8 plus.
Plus 2?
If it's undead, you get an extra D8.
2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 2. And she is in sunlight. So while the wraith is in sunlight, she has disadvantage on attack rolls, as well as wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Hang on, I did that wrong. I rolled a d28 plus 2. Right, let me try it.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, she did not like that noise.
egg, warm, feels good, cozy, relaxed.
Sorcerer says, "Yes, smite her down. She has hidden me in the darkness for countless moons, countless suns. Who knows? I will never be in the darkness again."
Okay, once she's dead, can I put you down?
If only you knew of a paladin of Torm that would always have me shining brightly.
Oh my god.
I'm sure if he's got enough gold, he can pay me.
Nice.
Okay. She is like, she's gonna attack you, but it's at a disadvantage. So,
Block it with a lightsaber.
I'm just gonna roll out in public. Keep lowest 1 plus 6. Oops, I did the wrong roll. Did I? Oh, I put 3 L's. Okay. Wow.
Ouch.
That's the lowest one. Holy crap. Ouch. She hits you for 21 damage. And you gotta succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Oh, this could be bad for your character if you don't succeed. And you make it. Ooh, the skin of your teeth. So yeah. And she is like, she's gonna kind of fly up and go toward here, and she's flying in the air. But you can get an
attack.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack on her.
Chop, chop, chop.
So yep, that's a hit. And
Lightsaber action.
taking her down. Okay. Impy. Just gonna sit on the egg.
Yeah, he'll go to this side of. I can't really move it very well. Trying to move to that side of the square, like on top. There, he'll go right there, and if she gets close to the egg, he's just going to save his reaction to attack if it gets close to the egg again.
Okay.
And go back invisible.
All right. Into round 3, Marek. You release.
Yeah.
Or loose.
Loose arrow.
Come on. There
we go.
Boom.
Fwang.
Okay. Takes a bit of damage. Oh, yeah. I forgot I got that on there, too. Sweet. All right. Whittling her down. She's panicking. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
So you said she's flying. How high up is she?
Yeah, she's probably about 20 feet up in the air. So yeah, that was 5, 10. 15,
How tall is the sarcophagus?
Probably 5.
Give the blade to Imp. Give the blade to
What's
Impy.
what's your guys' strength? How far can he high jump?
He's got 12, so
What is that? 12 you can high jump?
he's got 12 strength. So I don't know how that translates to how high he can jump. But can I throw the blade? If it's light, it's just a hilt, isn't it, with light?
Yeah. You
Could it count as
could.
a throwing weapon?
However, well, there might be certain consequences to that, but you can certainly try it. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Sure, the
see, high
The
jump.
blade doesn't
When you
go
make a
away
high
if you
jump, you
lose
leap
it
into
from
the
the
air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength mod.
So 4 feet.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It says, while grasping the hilt, you use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or make the blade disappear. So does that mean if you let go of the hilt, the blade then disappears? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think his character would know that unless he like fully like attuned to it, like sat down with the hour and all that.
Just a quick question. It says, while holding a weapon, you can use an action to touch a creature, and you can cast Lesser Restoration. Does that Lesser Restoration restore hit points maximum being reduced?
No.
Okay.
Or remove egg status.
Well, I'll go and stand underneath her.
I don't think. Let me double check. No, just blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I think what you're looking for is a greater restoration. So that's probably what's going to be happening to your character is you're going to have to pay for a greater restoration for this character to get that egg off.
I don't think he's got the cash for it.
Yeah. Well, it's like they say in the AL DM's guide, if you have a character you can't play anymore, you're just going to have to DM yourself and build up rewards.
Yeah, I could do that. It's just a tier 1 though. I really don't care. I got other tier 1s. But what is the greater restoration cost anyways? Is it under?
I think it's 450. I think.
We better get 100. We better get 100 gold each out of this one. Otherwise, yeah, he can't pay for it.
Yeah.
My imp is out there chipping in gold for a guy to cast a spell on a freaking egg. Give me a break.
So I'm going to stand underneath her, assuming I can stay in the same square if she's flying like 20 foot in the air. And I'm just going to cast a spell upwards and cast Chromatic Orb as fire.
As what?
As fire, because you can choose the type of damage. It's going to be a fire one.
Okay. Have your just have your guy roll an intelligence check. Okay, so the moment you came in here, you did notice. I don't know if you remember this from last session, but pretty much everything in here, anything that you hit it with fire, really didn't do any damage to it. So your character would probably know that. So you sure you want to do fire?
I think I can choose. There's other types I can choose. I'll go for lightning.
Okay. All right, roll it.
I just can't seem to click on it now.
Hang on, let me.
Should be able to click on the spell from the front page, shouldn't I?
You should be able to, yeah. Okay, so that's.
I don't seem to be able to even click on it from the spells page either. It's just giving me like a text select tool rather than letting me. I don't know what I've done.
Oh wait, maybe you need to close it and then try it now. Just.
Oh yeah, okay, it's changed back. Yeah.
I think you had the edit pencil on.
I upscaled it to 3rd level and missed anyway.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
You didn't have inspiration?
No.
I don't think anybody actually had inspiration yet. So, damn, that sucks. All right, well, egg poo.
By the way, that was a spell, so I guess something bad happened, or something good. The wild
That's when
surge.
he was younger.
Yeah, we'll see.
That is potentially very nasty that I got hit by. It's crazy.
Let me see. What is this one? Oh my god. You gotta be shitting me, dude.
You are fucking crushing us with these, man.
Oh. It's just the nature of the beast here. God dang it, I hate doing this. So when he casts a chromatic orb, it's very fitting too because he chose lightning. God dang it.
Have I done something bad?
No. So you hurl this, what is it, a 4-inch diameter sphere of lightning, and then it misses and somehow hits this pocket of wild magic in here that arcs the lightning off of your sphere, the little chromatic orb, and a bolt hits the wraith, Bryces. A bolt hits you, and a bolt hits the imp.
Oh dear.
So, this is how much damage that each of you will take. 24.
23 hit points.
God dang. So, unfortunately, the Wraith is actually resistant to lightning.
Oh, lucky Wraith.
So she is going to take 12. However, she is very hurt. The imp is dead. I'll just delete it.
That was my egg protector. It sucks.
And now I guess...
well, it protected you.
I guess it's her turn, so... Oh my god, this is just like... What would she do? I'm going to have her roll a morale check, because good god. She wants to get out of this place, but she can't without souls.
Well, she's got one for the taking there.
God dang, I know it.
This was classified as easy. I'm telling you, this magic thing really throws it all off. That's why I think wild sorcerers are ridiculous. You couldn't. How can you literally play a level 1 wild sorcerer without taking the chance to wipe your entire party?
She sees how you are down, and she's going to risk the sunlight to try and attack Kasabian.
Hey, we're gonna get a TPK, and we're gonna come back in here and do the same thing again with 4 new tier 1s.
God dang it, man.
That hits.
That hits, and what? You're down, huh? Holy crap. All right, well, that's her turn. Merrick, dude, please hit. Oh my god.
What does that mean for me?
Please hit, Merrick, please hit. Oh my god. Dude, Thane's gonna feel like crap if he's like, we all die. Oh my god. Yes! Oh.
Did 2 points
Has he done
drop her?
Unfortunately, she has resistance. Oh, the hex! Oh, shit! All right. Dude, buddy. Dude, or the hunter's mark. Wow, that was enough to take him out. So how do you want to do this, Holmes? My god. I'm like freaking out here.
I assume I put the hunter's mark on the ghost's chest, so when I shoot, I just aim for the bullseye, plink, stick the ghost to the wall.
Damn. And she finally, she's like, and you just see it smoke and a little bit of powder falling to the ground. And she's gone. God damn it, dude. Man, don't ever do that shit again. Oh my god, dude. If it wasn't for that freaking hunter's mark, dude. Holy shit. That dude, that would have been if you would have missed, that would have been a TPK for sure. Holy shit.
Cool.
Now, you want to go open that other coffin now? You want to go open that other coffin now? It's way easier than this one. No.
My character's just going to collect dust until he hatches.
Jesus.
It wasn't the creatures in this thing. It was the wild magic stuff.
Yeah.
Was just screwing us.
So I think that's why it was so easy the first time, because I forgot to do that, and it specifically says in here that you don't roll for a chance. No, it says you roll on the chart every time. So
that just made this thing a nightmare.
Yeah.
Even for cantrips, which is what the crazy part is.
Yeah.
Because normally a sorcerer,
because it just says
cantrips would usually trip at spell levels.
Yeah. It doesn't say nuts. A spell of 1 or higher. It just says a spell.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, so that's hardcore. But god dang, so if people do it like that, then you freaking earn that damn Dawnbringer. Like,
well, for tier 1, it's insane. I mean, because there's some of them that can instantly kill you.
Yeah. Pooh, my lord.
So Kasabian's soul didn't have to get sucked out?
Yeah, so good thing she didn't raise you as a specter. That probably would have been she would have made have done is turned Kasabian into a specter. Those creatures that attacked you up in the other chamber with the 4, those are specters. So,
dude, if we TPK'd, you could have redone this as the next group that comes in. The specters could have been us.
Oh yeah, that would have been awesome.
You have a kobold specter. You have a hunter specter. That'd have been awesome.
So,
all right.
Am I back up? That's mission complete.
I guess technically it would be like 1d4 hours or whatever. So we wait. You're up in 4 hours, so 4 hours go by, and you are conscious. You did notice there was some other stuff. I think there's some other. Yeah, there's some other stuff in here. We might actually get you, dude. Since it's only 3 of you playing tonight, I think you're gonna have your gold for your greater resto.
So here's how the question works, because it would be. I was actually hoping the imp would survive, and then the imp would be the one for story wise. My imp is the one hauling the egg somewhere, getting it taken care of and stuff. But here's the problem now: is all my gear and stuff on the inside of the egg as well with my gold, or did that fall on the outside?
I guess it would fall on the outside because, basically, you're just like your flesh got younger, not your equipment. So you would have been like, fully sized, and then you would have like shrunk up to an egg. And then everything would have like slumped, like an Obi-Wan robe, like just kind of.
So there's an egg inside this studded leather now, and a rapier. And
did y'all go check on see what happened to him?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to throw this sword away. It got me into all sorts of trouble. I don't like it.
You throw it. It's like, no, please don't throw me away.
I'll put you back in the box.
No, nothing but no, not the box, please. I do not want to be in the darkness.
The angel will snag it.
Oh, you seem really nice.
Sure.
Cool. So,
where did this golden rapier come from? Sweet.
It's just laid next to this egg.
Oh, egg! I'm hungry too. Perfect. What was that?
So Ranger is over here, and as when Kasabian was throwing you the hilt or whatever, you went forward a bit and you kind of tripped a little bit on something right here, but there's nothing there.
Okay, I'll feel around with my hands.
It feels like the shape of a chest, but it's invisible.
He hits his head on the sarcophagus and starts bleeding out. TPK. Well, 2 people died, and I hatched 2 years later as an egg to these 2 rotten corpses here that are dead.
Can I feel like, will the chest pop open?
You feel around. It is.
Is it big enough to put a kobold egg inside?
Yeah.
Yes!
It is. Yeah, imagine it's like a full, full size chest. Like the 25-pound one. Let me see. Where does it say it's? Okay, yeah, it's a stone chest. So, an invisible stone chest. So you kind of find a way to, you feel around and you're like, okay, it would open this way. So, I don't know how a stone chest is made, but like, do you just slide off is it like a little mini sarcophagus? You just slide the top off? I don't know.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah, so you just slide the top of it off, and then you can see, contents inside of there. And inside is 4,000 silver, 1,200 gold, 11 zircons worth 50 gold each. Assuming you get this all identified later, you find a necklace of fireballs. You ready for this, Jason? A filter of love.
It's all coming back.
And and a potion of greater healing.
Well, that's quite a haul to split between 2 people.
That's right. What you needed there was a potion of aging. Just sprinkle that on the.
Yeah. So the one thing. So this is AL. So the kobold does get a third of the treasure. So.
We give a third of the treasure to an egg.
Yeah, pretty
exactly.
Much. I mean, yeah.
What's
the way it works
in
for AL. He is an egg, but until he gets that greater resto, then he still gets a third of the treasure. So
I just see story-wise, there's so many holes with it. I think these 2 would be like, dude, how do we know this guy? I said we just leave the egg in the corner, and he'll hatch in a couple years. We'll be long gone.
Oh, I'm sure that, like in homebrews, that would quirky crap like that happens. But yeah,
Jason,
we gotta be fair and fair and balanced. And
I have 372 gold, so obviously with the split, I would have enough to pay for a greater resto.
Okay.
Are you saying that a greater resto will solve?
Isn't somebody Kasabian, you're an acolyte, right?
Yes, I am indeed.
So I know that says, what is it, Amanathor or whatever how you say it, but
yeah,
makes it half.
I think he actually his portfolio got taken over by Lathander in this.
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that before, but I haven't changed. I really don't know about the gods.
I know there is an actual temple to Lathander in one of the towns. So if you could actually get your. I'm trying to remember if your character brings him to your temple or whatever, all you have to do is pay for out of his gold. All he has to do is pay for the component.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but as part of my backstory, I'm like worshipped as a as a reincarnation of some sort of powerful red dragon by some kobolds in a cave somewhere. So I was wondering whether that cave would have those services too. Like I've got a kobold who can do that sort of thing, and I can bring this kobold egg back.
Well,
to my little cave.
There's again since this is AL, there's only certain areas that have temple services. So I have. Let me see. I'll get the season 7, I think it's the DM one. Let me see. Version 7. My phone. Oh.
Do you think Greater Restoration even solves it? Because I'm looking at the thing.
I think it would.
It does say you can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1. You can end one of the following effects on a target. Effect that charmed or petrified the target. Well, I guess I'm petrified. 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item. Any reduction to one of the target's ability scores. 1 effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. So the only problem with that is it doesn't really ever say in the with the wild magic table what is the reverse to that. I don't know.
Well, I guess it would be a magic effect, right? Or I don't know. I guess it's not because. Hang on, let me see if there's anything.
Yeah, it's not a curse. It'd be a magic. It does say 1.
There's got to be at least some spell that gives you years back or something. I could have. I mean, I would just. I thought it would be a greater restoration.
Heal, one higher, says a surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points. This spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target.
It's not a disease.
Yeah, and higher levels just give you more healing. Resurrection, but you're really not dead. You touch a dead creature, not dead, so that's not that one either.
Didn't Greater Restoration give you back years in like 2nd edition, Matt? I'm just trying to remember what spell that was.
If they were taken, like, I think it gave you back levels.
Levels. That's probably what
how it worked. Yeah, not years.
Age.
Dang it.
Dispel evil and good. Break enchantment. As your action, you touch creature reaches charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fiend, undead. The creature touches no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed.
How about dispel magic? Because it was a magical effect. Would that work?
Hey, because that's supposed to be something that's persistent. So that's actually not a bad idea. Because counterspell does not work. So that's the difference. Like you cannot use dispel magic as a counterspell because it has to be persistent magic. So is it considered to be persistent magic that is making me younger, or is it considered?
It's not. It's over with. It was instantaneous.
Yeah.
Is it a curse?
Yeah. See, it's not persistent
curse work?
magic.
I don't think it is a curse. No. So let's see what.
How about this? What about Beacon of Hope? The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has advantage of wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points from any healing. The fact that it says it restores vitality, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it tells you what it does. So what the things you can cast with the temple services is Cure Wounds, Identify, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, Dispel Magic, Remove Curse, Speak with Dead, Divination, Greater Restoration, Raise Dead, Resurrection, and True Resurrection.
How about if we squash the egg and resurrect him? Does that work?
There you go. You have to kill him.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, see, even True Resurrection doesn't work because it says you touch a creature that's been dead for no longer than 200 years. So it's not dead. Yeah, the closest one is probably Greater Restoration.
Yeah, and I think you might even be able to do Raise Dead because it just says old age, right? Let me see.
Does it?
Hang on, let me see.
You return a dead creature you touch to life. Well, I'm not really dead. I'm not born yet, but
if the creature's soul is both willing to the body.
See, the problem is it's not a dead creature. It does say the spell does not, however, remove magical diseases, cures, or similar effects. But it's not currently a magical persisting effect. Could be reincarnate. You touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid. Oh, I'm not dead though. Damn.
Yeah, this is so freaking
the spell
crazy.
Forms a new adult body for it and calls the soul to enter. So couldn't you say by touching the shell? You touch my shell, provided that the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days, the spell forms a new adult body for it, then calls the soul. Oh shit, though, that changes the race. You have to roll on the chart for the race.
I could ask the Raw group, the Facebook Raw group.
Yeah, why don't you do that and see what people come back with, and then whatever. Because I may never play this character again, anyways.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the consensus is on what to do with it. I think that's kind of interesting. I think that'd be fun.
Sure.
Because I don't have a bot. I would say the options really are to let it wait out. Reincarnate could be a possibility. Even though I'm not dead, it says you touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid. Would you consider the shell a piece of a dead humanoid?
What was the thing we fought? What was that thing?
That was a wraith.
Was it a wraith?
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. I always think it's kind of crazy for tier 1 to have stuff in there that is resistant to magic or to non-magical items. You're like, oh man.
So you were age 7.
Yeah, I was 7 years old and magically aged younger 9 years.
Subtracted 9 years from...
Must have been a weird sort of wraith, because the by the book wraith doesn't have that age thing.
No, it was the wild magic.
Oh, the wild magic is what did that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he brought it upon himself.
Okay.
Yep, from a cantrip. I did 8 points of damage and took my life into an egg.
Well, the egg thing was just a thing you decided on, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, what happens so I guess the real question is, what would happen if you aged younger than you exist?
I would think you would vanish, which would mean you would need a raised dead.
Cease to exist?
Yeah, so you would need a raised dead to come back, or equivalent.
See, it doesn't say anything that it removes like your everything. I mean,
well, what would happen if the opposite effect occurred, which I assume is something that can happen with wild magic?
I guess you would age to the point where you died and turned to dust if you went so far.
Yeah, what would bring you back then? A raised dead?
Well, then you'd actually have a dead body. See, in this case, what do? You don't have a dead body. You have a non-born body.
Yeah.
I mean, so what would happen if it happened to a human? Would you just have an embryo laying on the ground? Would you have a ball of cells?
Well, but see, you would be even before that. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know how long dragon eggs gestate for or kobold eggs gestate for I
mean, I think you would have just turned into a pure sort of just spirit-like being. You know?
Goo. I thought the egg was a pretty cool idea. I thought that's kind
of
I don't
think there would be anything physically left of you. You would just... I mean, your spirit would still be around, but I don't know.
You know, I didn't do a search for that. Let me look at Sage Advice and then Wild Magic. What is that one called? Is that one called Magical? Yeah, what is it? What is the term on the chart? Your age changes number of years equal to the roll. So let me see.
Someone's typing.
Wild Magic Surge. Let me see if I can find it.
Someone is typing a comment. Let me see what they're gonna say. Oh boy. Oh. The one guy's like, I mean, Wish can do just about anything. This looks like a big pile of DM adjudication to me. Don't think you're gonna find much good raw on it. Following to see, though.
Actually, for AL, you could not use Wish, because remember, Wish in AL can only be used for an 8th level spell effect or lower, or you can do anything you want, but you roll a 1/3 chance that you can't ever do it again, and that effect only lasts for that session.
Okay, I got approved to. The post got approved in the ALDM group. No one's commenting now.
So, when you roll in the Wild
Travis
Magic's
Woodall approved my post.
surge table, it creates a random magical effect. I think effect is the key word there. So what can dispel effects? What can remove effects?
So it makes me wonder, does that mean it is still a magical effect? Like, if it's still persisting, then Dispel Magic would work.
So John T. Burns, I would argue one cannot go negative years, I suppose, unless you wanted to turn them technically into a clone of the kobold who was their mother or father, or make their mother and father kobold appear there as they were 2 years before they made the PC.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be kind of, well, beyond ludicrous.
Two people show up. Yeah.
Rather better instead to make him a kobold egg. Ironically, when born, he still had memories, but as an infant, kobold might go through having to relearn walking and other basic bodily functions, control of body parts, talking, all knowledge still there. Yeah, and
I'm not getting any hits. I tried doing a search for, in Boolean quote, sage advice, wild magic surge, younger. Maybe I should put the word aging.
I would say dispel magic. If I had to run this
Oh,
thing,
you want to know who's Travis Woodall? Is he
He is he's a head motherfucker.
So Travis Woodall says there is no raw answer for this. Personally though, bye-bye kobold. Damn. Ouch.
that's like having a save or die effect.
Yeah.
In Adventure League, and I thought
Pretty
that was a
nasty
big
that you
no-no.
killed yourself.
You know what I mean?
Travis Wool said, bye-bye, kobold. Fuck.
I don't know. I think I'd go egg and then dispel magic if you wanted to have your kobold back.
So, true res only?
Let me take a look here. Let's see what it says for, I'm going to see if I can see kobold. How long is a kobold an egg?
It creates an effect, but then the effect is permanent, sort of like creating Wall of Stone creates an effect, but that effect is permanent. Because 5e doesn't have the permanent duration anymore. Know what I mean? Like previous editions did.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I guess the raw group is kind of saving you because they're saying. So I guess I misinterpreted that. Misinterpreted. Interpreted.
Kobolds. Yeah, it doesn't say anything in the DMG, like how long their eggs or anything like that, but... Oh, reproduction.
So there's something I misinterpreted something in the thing. So it says roll a d10. Your age changes by a number of years equal to the roll. If the roll is odd, you get younger. And in parentheses it says minimum 1 year old. So
where'd you see that at?
It's in the wild magic thing, I believe, in the chart.
Oh.
So Raw saved him, so he's actually 1 year old.
I didn't see. Is that actually in the?
In the wild magic, I believe. Yeah. I don't remember what number I rolled, but
35.
Um,
It does say that. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Roll a 10, d10. You get younger. Minimum 1 year old. You're right. Okay, so he would have been just like a. So what happens? How do you play a 1 year old kobold? I have no idea.
Is it like a tadpole? Doesn't need to be put in water.
I had the ecology open for it. Let me go ahead and read it.
hey, are we wrapping the game here? Are we basically done?
Probably. I don't
yeah.
know. Well,
Okay.
do we need to go back and open up that sarcophagus and the big one that makes me think something bad's in there?
Because if we are, I'm going to hop off. I'm starting to fade out.
Yeah, man, go for it. Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
You've done pretty much everything you can, and so pretty much no game next week for Christmas. Do y'all want to come back the 3rd, or do you want to wait until like the 10th? Like, what do you want to do? When you take like a big 2-week Christmas break or what? Or
I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, whatever you decide, I'm happy with anything really.
okay, well we can let's do tentatively the 3rd, and then I'll have to ask my wife just 100%, that I can play that. So I think she might be going out of town, so I think we're cool. But
Yeah, I don't have anything scheduled for Wednesday evenings for the next like 3-4 weeks, so I'm good either way.
So I can swap. Was it Dawn Razor for the Iron Stone, basically between the two characters?
yeah, there's
I have to use some downtime, don't I?
yeah, Jason, you know how to do it, right?
Do what for the
Swapping trading weapons with another.
Yeah,
So
I have to look it up again because the rules are a little different. Like if you don't, so here's the thing: because you're different tier levels, are you in the same? First of all, are you in the same faction as the other person?
No.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
that changes it because you could do because there's a mentor thing you can do, and if you're a mentor to the other one in the same faction, you can trade things for less downtime days. Otherwise, I want to say it's 15 or 20. I'd have to take a look at one of my sheets I've done it with offhand, but I think it's like 15 or 20 days. It counts. You have to pay the downtime cost of each character for that, and you have to log.
Here we go. Yeah, downtime trading magic items.
Even if it's to yourself, what you have to do is you have to put the DCI of the, because it doesn't, you don't necessarily have to trade with just yourself. So on each log, you have to put the DCI of the person you're trading with.
So just put my own DCI down.
Correct, because you technically could have traded with anybody.
Here is from the newest thingy.
Want me to read you the reproduction of kobolds if you're curious?
Sure. Is that from the 2nd edition?
This is under Forgotten Realms Wiki. to get the more detail. Kobolds do not maintain monogamous relationships and importance of propagation. They choose mates by practical measures rather than love or other emotions. Mating is an impersonal act for kobolds. Kobolds are extremely fecund egg layers, having the highest birth rate among humanoids. A pregnant female will lay her eggs within 2 weeks. About 1 in 10 pregnancies leads to 2 eggs. An egg needs incubation for about 2 months. But the newly hatched kobold can walk in just hours. The eggs are particularly sturdy, and the young inside can survive even if the egg breaks as much as 15 days early. Kobold young mature quickly, reaching adulthood in 6 years. They often lay eggs in common nest with specialized foster parents to watch over the eggs or wormlings. So it doesn't really say, obviously within hours you could be walking. So what does that mean for a 1-year-old? You're not adulthood, but does that mean it doesn't have anything? I know AL says there's no mechanics.
Oh, where is it at? The old second edition monstrous or the monstrous manuals had pretty good ecology sections in them. I don't know, but
so I would say because of this, I'd probably be authorized to play a 1-year-old kobold.
I would think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You know what I mean? Because you're not supposed to have any mechanical things for the age, and if they're walking age within hours, you know what I mean? 1-year-old, you should be good enough to be hobbling around and walking.
So, there we go, kobold.
Okay, I'm gonna bail. I'll see you guys.
All right.
Hey, have a good one, man.
Did you get that trading magic item thing I posted?
Yeah, once you post whatever the log is for this adventure, I'll go ahead and do it on both of them.
Cool. All right, man. We'll have a good holiday.
You too.
Well, thanks, man.
All right. So not next week, but are you going to post when you think we're going to meet up next?
Yeah, I'll just say tentatively the 3rd, and then I'll post whatever. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Ecology, yeah. Average lifespan of a cold is 135. Yeah.
Is this downtime thing updated? Because I thought they removed it if you're in the same adventure. Is it being free?
This is the brand new one from 7.0 guide.
Oh, I thought that went away. Maybe that's just that might be for copying spells. Never mind.
No, downtime is not a way for spells copying. Even in the same adventure, they changed it to where you still have to pay downtime.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah, I thought that this would have had more info on a kobold, but it doesn't. That sucks.
Oh, I don't know how many more tier 1s we're going to do together, but I just look at it. I have the youngest character you can have in the game, technically. Which is how it is. Because I don't think it says, I don't remember reading anywhere saying if you go under the minimum adulthood age, your character's unplayable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how
they talk about that if you become lycanthrope, undead, vampire, stuff like. I guess there is one way. I guess there was something in Curse of Strahd that you can legally play an undead character.
Oh, it was like the when you do the dark powers or whatever.
See, I'm not sure because there are some things that can happen in the Vestige that would make you not be able to play anymore.
Yeah,
I guess there was one of them.
In the Tomb of Annihilation one, there's Nanny Poo Poo.
Oh, don't tell me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm still playing that. Playing that
my
one.
bad. Sorry, spoilers.
My druid just hit level 4.
Okay, I won't see anything. All right.
So that one's been having a lot of fun. I think I enjoy some of the book adventures and playing with.
Man, I really want to run Tomb of Annihilation because the book is so well put together, man. I'm just like, wow.
Oh, is it? Other people told me they didn't like it compared to Curse of Strahd, but
man,
that's
I
what
like
we
it.
should do.
I would
like us to our group to play a Curse of Strahd adventure. That shit would be good.
I don't think we get Thane on board.
He doesn't like it.
Nah, he doesn't like the Ravenloft. But
that's too bad. I say you take these characters in there, and then you just skip the first 4 chapters where it's just tier 1, and we just jump right into you skip the initial stuff, and I think that'd be a blast.
Yeah,
but it's all good.
Yeah, well, I guess I need to turn the stream off. Still going.
All right, I'm gonna turn this character into a rogue after at some point if we play again. I think that's what I'll do. So,
Yeah. We're technically over with chapter 2.
yeah, and he
So-
should not. I have to look
But
at
if
the
any of these
experience, but I don't.
if any of these characters want to do any of those other mini dungeons in chapter 2, then now speak now or forever hold your peace, because once we finish chapter 2, we cannot go back to it. So,
Gotcha.
but anyway,
All right,
Well-
peace out. Hey, have a Merry Christmas, man.
yeah, man, you too. Merry Christmas.
Peace out.
See you.